Hey, I'm sitting here with John Megan, who's the tournament director of the Cash and Carry Cup. Cash and Carry is a food distributor here in the Portland marketplace and a community leader that always tries to give back. And John knows that I'm heading on my way over to Australia and wanted to give a little bit of feedback of the tool that we're trying to build with our friends down under. So, good morning, John.
Good morning. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to give you a hand. I thought I'd give you a few words of my experiences with John's team and what we went through. We are a company that's 52 stores strong, 7 states, and 15 years ago we were doing tournaments and we stopped, took a hiatus, and then our company decided, for as large as we've gotten, it's time to get back into the charity work. And obviously, charity golf tournament was something that kind of came up naturally. And they offered me the opportunity to take this, and I thought, sure, I can do this. I started by jumping into the web, trying to look to see how to do one, because I've never had any experience with it. It was kind of fragmented in my look when I went into the web to see what kind of offers and how to put things together and line up sponsors, and it was kind of confusing. I was fortunate enough that a mutual friend knew John and his company, was able to put us together, and from there it all started coming together. And our first tournament, with his help and understanding how to put sponsor packages together and signage, we had a successful event. Being in the food service industry, obviously I'm dealing with a lot of people who spend a lot of time on golf courses in these tournament events. They're not new to them. I think one of the biggest compliments for the tournament we put on with John's help with his team is that everybody thought we had been doing tournaments for years. They're like, this is your first? They were very surprised. They thought, geez, John, your group, you look like you've been doing it for 20 years. And what John helped me figure out and understand was the importance of everything from the signage to our sponsors, and really recognizing for their donations that they actually get a really nice look, and how we pay them back. So with his help with that, everything from managing our players and everything, and our gifts, those were all things that were important to us, and John was able to help us with new ideas. So that was kind of our first year, and I thought that was pretty exciting. And we learned a few things, and then we brought in the second year. Now with a little experience under our belt, I challenged John and his group, but how do I get better? And he had all these other opportunities to help me add more revenue from kind of the same sponsors, and with different package levels and understanding that. And the one thing I kind of talked to John about, which excites me that you guys are doing this, is managing players and online registration. Those were all things that weren't quite in his toolbox, and I kind of wanted to know a little bit more about that. Live auctions, online auctions. I said, man, it'd be so amazing if we could put it all together. And he kind of laughs at me and says, John, I'm doing that. I got this great deal I'm putting together. And it is something that would be very useful. Everything from the person who's just starting out with tournaments, like I was my first year, very intimidated, not showing where to start, knowing that there could be some simple templates for me to follow. They were out there, but they weren't very easy to use. And then for the person now that I've done a couple, would like to know, how do I expand and how do I actually get more out of it? Everything for, one stop for all of my, we do gifts. Player gifts are a big part of these sponsorship things we do in these charity tournaments. And we spend $100, $125 per player on a full field. And so I'm looking for an avenue to say, okay, what do I want to spend and how do I want to divvy up those dollars? Some of it is trinkety, but some of it is actually kind of quality. I want to make sure that my people, the people who come and participate and sponsor, actually walk away with value. I don't want it all to be trinkety. I want them to say, wow, this was a quality tournament. They gave me a quality thank you gift. The event was well signed. I'm not much for the flimsy signs that bend over and fall. I want them to stand proud. Their names, these people's names and logos are on all this signage material, and I want them to be proud. We deal with companies that are large, whether they're a Tyson Food Company, which is nationally one of the top 2 in the world. Their name's on signage, and I want them to be proud that it's on there. So John showed me the way, and I think you guys are well on the right path to having some exciting opportunities. So I wish you guys all the luck down under, and I hope with John's help and you guys getting together, you guys start dominating this world of tournament golf.
Thanks, John. Thank you very much. By the way, Mom wants to know if you're coming over for dinner tonight. See ya.
Thanks, guys.